Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It is 9:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this 23rd day of March 2021. Happy Tuesday. Taking a look real quick here at the euro. We were looking at the euro yesterday as far as doing some analysis into the price action, and it is trading lower today. Looking at a move possibly down to that 115 zone, which is still very likely. We're seeing some evidence of a breakdown at this current level. Watch for a break of 118.82. But let's look at the pound pairs here. The pound here on the daily chart looks pretty bearish. We have the lagging span, or the Chiku span, the black average here, which all that is just, again, as a reminder, it is the current price action shifted back 26 periods. That's all it is. It's like a mirror image of where the close is currently at. And that is currently below the candlesticks. It's below the Tenkan Sen and the Kijun Sen. This is a early warning sign of some bearish activity. And then look up ahead here on the daily chart, right here. You see future span A sloping down, and we're eventually going to see, because of this Tenkan Sen Kijun Sen cross, we're eventually going to see the cross event here occur, signifying some near term sell pressure and possibly a not a trend change, but probably a broad corrective move. Taking a look at the 3-week chart, I mean, we see the last 3-week candle closed on this current 3-week candle opened on the 8th of March, and the last one closed on the 7th. And we can see that this is the second 3rd-week candle we're looking at where we're trading lower, and that's a pretty bearish 3-week candle up there. And on the weekly chart, more than likely what we're going to see have happen here, because we do see the composite index, the red line here. This is moving down. However, the move lower relative to the price action and where the composite index was at in the past is a little extreme. So look for a bounce on the pound dollar when it gets to really 135 even. That could be the area where we see a bounce occur, which is consequently that's right up against the weekly Kijun Sen. So pay attention to that there. Let's look at the pound yen. Pound yen looks a little better for the short side of the market, and how much it may continue further south. We just had that first cross below the fast average, the green line there, and it looks like the percent B is about to cross down below 0.2. We'll have to see if that plays out or not. On the 3-week chart, we just see a very bearish looking 3-week candle forming right here. This 3-week candle will close on the 28th. So in about by next, well, let's see, the 29th is on. Yeah, so on Friday, this 3-week candle will close, and it's a pretty bearish looking 3-week candle. You look at the daily chart, it's pretty hairy too. I mean, if we get a daily close below the Kijun Sen, all right, that'll be the first time that we've had a close below the Kijun Sen since December 21st, December 22nd, 2020. That'll be the first time we've had a break there. This is also really, we're looking at the first test of the Kijun Sen as a support line since the 26th of January. So lots of things pointing to some continued downside moves in the pound and the pound dollar. I want to quickly reference the point figure charts that we looked at last week. So on the 16th, which was a week ago Tuesday. So on the 16th, we looked at doing a sell stop at 138.61. And where are you at? 138.61. Depending on where your stop was out, you probably got stopped out for even. But if you were using point and figure charts, you've had some pretty nice short entry conditions. On the 11th, we had, this is on the pound dollar. This 20 pip chart on the pound dollar is just nuts. The the amount of range traded with these columns is pretty substantial. But we have really seen a conversion to a bear market on the point and figure chart. At least it's converted to a bear market. And if you're looking for that continuation setup based on the 10 pip 3-box reversal chart, you'd be looking at a short at 137.50. That'd be a break of a double bottom there. On the pound yen, we had a couple options we were looking at for the short side of the market. The first one we looked at, this was on March 12th, all the way back over here. We looked at a short at 151.10, which was over here. And if you took that short, you broke even. But if you took the short based on what we looked at last Tuesday, and we were measuring where our sell stop would be, we looked at the sell stop at 150.90. That is definitely into profit, very, very nicely into profit. 170 pips into profit, actually. So that's worked out very nicely. I think that might be towards that profit target if I check the vertical target on this. There we go. Yeah, this is, yep, that's pretty much par for the course. That is definitely why we're seeing this bounce generate here. On the 5 pip 3-box reversal, I will say this is the column on the 5 pip, which is the bottom left chart there. The 5 pip 3-box reversal, that is a 250 pip column of O's that experienced 250 pip move without a single 3-box reversal. That's pretty crazy. I wished I would have caught the this is a perfect example of a spike pattern, and the entry would have been at 149.40. I missed it, probably like everybody else. But that would have been a fun trade to follow and get in on. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen. But the pound yen looking pretty weak there. So, what is the trade here? I mean, this is I'm looking at the 10 pip chart right now, the 10 pip 3-box reversal chart. This column of O's is the range of it is 160. So this is a spike pattern. So really the 3-box reversal, this is when you got to monitor carefully. So a spike pattern is we short at the first 3-box reversal. And that is the 23rd. That's what we're looking at. By the way, the season's changed. We are now into spring, and I've gone over this stuff before, but markets that are trending towards a seasonal change, spring, summer, fall, winter, they tend to, if they don't have a trend reversal, they have a pretty strong corrective move. And so this is very normal to see this occur. You go back, you look at really any market, you're going to see this be a thing that is very, very common. So it's very normal to see this play out. We'll look at re-entering long on a lot of these pound pairs at some point, but for right now, just really focusing on the short side of the market and kind of playing that card until we see some evidence of some support and we can resume the long side of the market. I'm still very bullish on the pound, but in the short term, very, very bearish. So that does it for me. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.